Right, welcome back to Beeper Bear. Now this week, Bear gets arrested for the first time ever. Technically, kind of doesn't get arrested, but it makes a good title, doesn't it? But anyway, Bear was brilliant, to be fair. He thought he could take on the biggest dog in the world, and you'll see that at the end. But also, he was protecting us. He was standing round, looking through doors, waiting. He wasn't rushing off to try and go and get them. He was just standing and waiting for them to come to us. But anyway, enjoy it. Like I said last time, don't forget to get across onto findersbeepers.co.uk/shop. You've got all the Beeper Bear merch over there. But enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end. Hi, and like I said, welcome back to another episode of Beeper Bear. Now actually, there's quite a bit of recording before we start filming tonight, so he has a good explore before our video even starts. Now I think sometimes that's the good thing about Bear's videos. You get to see the little bits beforehand, or maybe a little bits afterwards that you wouldn't see in our videos, or maybe bits that get cut out. Now a lot of people have asked us to sort of match the videos up so the sound from one video sits alongside the sound from the other, and this is why we can't, because it doesn't always match up. Bear's is pretty much unedited, apart from me taking him out like shaking and banging around, or just standing and staring at things. So pretty much it's a different video altogether to ours, so that's why you get a different experience. Now this room that we're in at the moment is the one that was really spooky, got a really weird feeling to it. I don't know whether it was just, I don't know how it was set up in there or what, but Bear spent a lot of time in this room, and I don't know what it was, but there was something just didn't seem right. There was that bang that came from that little potty thing next to the window when we were first in there. Every other room seemed fine, just that one room seemed really odd. Now, as you can see on Bear's video this week, we do a bit of a scan around the building first. Now, we don't often do that, and the reason for that is we don't want to spoil it for ourselves. But on this one, we weren't sure if there was enough stuff in the house to make a decent video for you. Now, obviously there was, but we didn't initially think that when we went into that first room. So sometimes, like I said, we have a bit of a scan round and see if it's worth it. Otherwise, we're wasting our time, and we're definitely wasting your time. Now, I've started to notice Bear is checking on top of all the beds in every location we go to since he saw the guy under the bed. So I don't know if it's just like a memory thing or if it's just he's looking anyway, but it is weird because I don't think he used to do it. So is he thinking back? Should I check? Should I look first? I don't know. Give me your opinions down in the comments. Now at this point we pushed Bear into the other room and shut the door because it is really off-putting when we're trying to do our intro and there's lights flashing about, there's his little paws banging all over, so we tried to stick him in a different room now. Now when we did that, that was the point when he started to realise there was somebody outside. He stands for a couple of minutes in different places and just looks, and I know from watching him he's listening to something or someone outside well before they bang on the window. Right. Oh my God. Bear's in there flashing his torch around like a madman. Let's just carry on. He's going to be coming in here in a minute. a little bear fact for you, one that you won't know. Every other dog in his litter, all his brothers and sisters, were chocolate brown. He was the only one in the litter that was black and white, and that's the reason that we picked him in the first place. Bear was called Bear because Freddie decided that's what he was called, and it wasn't so much Bear, it was more Bear. That's what he used to call him all the time, Bear. But yeah, he ended up as Bear, and he was our little black and white Patterdale Terrier cross Fox Terrier. I had to tell you again because people keep on asking. Now at this point, there's somebody back outside again, and Bear suddenly realises he's looking up at the windows, he's sniffing round the doors, he knows, so he comes straight back to us. Where's that man gone? Oh. I feel like there's a mob. There's a few of them. Is there? Yeah. Now I thought Bear was being surprisingly calm. To say that there was somebody outside who kept banging on the window and shouting through the door, for him to just potter about and keep looking at things, I think he's quite laid back with stuff, and I always thought he was a bit highly strung at times, but I think it's taught me something about him. He's actually chilled out most of the time. It's only when he's at direct risk that he starts to bark and get upset about things. Bear, you defending us? Are you looking after us, Bear boy?
Bear. Save me from these rats as well.
Now I don't know what was under this cupboard that he's about to look underneath, but it was definitely something worth forcing himself right underneath and the camera, which I don't even know how he managed to get the angle to get under there, but he really wanted to find out what it was. There were rat droppings everywhere, so I wonder if he got the whiff of a rat under there or something like that. But yeah, look how he's forcing his way under there. Look at state of him. Bear, you're covered in cobwebs. You're absolutely covered.
Can't see.
It's because there's so many. This whole house is absolutely...
But I'm covered.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Bear, stop walking into me.
It's getting you now.
I know.
It's getting me all the time. head stuck in wardrobe.
Oh, really? Let me have a look.
Back out.
Back out.
All you could see was head in wardrobe, like. Look at cobwebs again. It's just like a walking cobweb. Stateroom. Absolutely look at stateroom. You freak.
car to him. Don't worry, we're only YouTubers. Move out, we're only YouTubers, don't worry. Once Bear had got over the initial shock of bumping into the police, then he wasn't too bad. He sat there quite nicely, did what he was supposed to do, until he saw the police dog in the back of the car and went mental. Anyway, hope you've really enjoyed this week's video, and we'll see you next week.
What's your first name?
Well, thank you very much. Now, as you can see, he wasn't scared at at all. He was dragging to get to that police dog, and it's a good job I brought his lead with him. I hope you've really enjoyed it. Please help him get to 10,000 subscribers. He is so close now. I think it's like 600 to go or something like that. So just push on. Let's get him one of these fake YouTube plaques to go on the wall with ours as well. Right, see you in a bit. Bye bye.